Joining us this morning is the Executive Director of the Meadville Western-Crawford County Chamber of Commerce. It's Christa Lundy. Good morning, Christa. How are you?
Good morning, Luke. How are you?
I'm great. Hey, welcome back.
Hey, thank you so much.
You should have stayed at least one more week.
I was ready to come home, but I would have been okay, twist my arm.
Well, it's supposed to be warmer next week. We got some cold days this week. But, hey, anyways, you're back. Excited to be back, I'm sure. And how'd everything go?
Everything went really well. We had beautiful weather, and a lot of new friendships were made, and had a really great time, and relaxed by the beach and in the pool. And my favorite night, a lot of people's favorite night, was when we had a group dinner all together, and then we all walked down to the beach and brought chairs all around in a great big circle. And our favorite local duo, 50 Miles to Empty, Greg and Julie Panchora, played for a good half an hour or longer.
Wow.
Music sitting on the beach. It was absolutely perfect.
That's wonderful. So what was the overall feedback you received?
Everybody wants to know where we're going next year.
How soon do you begin that conversation?
We've already begun that conversation. I've got a couple ideas and suggestions from people that went. Monday morning, I sent out an email to everybody thanking them for going, wanting feedback, and heard all positive comments. And the 10th annual one is next year, so I think we're looking into going somewhere different.
Wow.
We've gone to the Dominican Republic or Cancun for the last 9 years. So we're looking to going somewhere different, and Amy Rectorwald is on it. So we'll have that in the next couple months for you.
And, Christa, I know we talk about it all the time, but there's a couple things. One, great networking opportunity, great bonding opportunity just to get to know your neighbors and fellow business owners or folks who are, doing great things in the community. But it's also a great opportunity to take advantage of some great trips at discounted prices.
Absolutely. An example of business being made, Greg and Julie booked 2 gigs while they were there, so that's perfect.
Nice. All right. Well, there you go. So already thinking about the next trip. And in addition to that, Chamber's always working on opportunities to do some traveling.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to that. And actually, Tracy and I went to Italy last year. We're skipping this year for any trip. We had thought about it, but we're going to wait and do something next year. We're just both awful busy with other things. So, we're looking forward to planning that. But, boy, I come back to a whirlwind. We are not slowing down. The girls did not slow down. And I'm just looking at the February newsletter, which will be mailed out. Everybody will get that by the end of this week. And the first time ever this is my 10th year there are 2 pages of new members. So The whole front page is 10, and then there's 2 more on the next page. So we're thrilled to have 12 new members that will be in the newsletter in February.
Sounds like it's been a busy month trying to get all that together.
Yeah. And then the Chocoholic Frolic, we're really looking forward to that event. I was out and about for most of the day yesterday visiting with some of our chocolatiers and hearing what they want to make and what they want to know. What all has been, who said they're making this, who's making candy, who's making a baked good, who's making a specialty item. So some people are making all 3, and we have quite a few people registered so far, but a lot more I know we're going to get their forms back. But we have Save Room for Dessert. Mary won one of the categories last year. She's really excited. Went in there at the Market House where she's at, talked with her yesterday. Amber from the Strudel Factory in Conneaut Lake. Really looking forward to seeing anything they make is just amazing as well. But they've not done chocolate strudel until they were part of this event a couple years ago, and it was a big hit, so I'm sure we'll see that back. Cup and Spoon is making some triple chocolate concoction. Dairy Queen will give us samples of their ice cream. Cracker Barrel gives us samples of their Coca-Cola cake. Pops gave us an amazing 4-layer chocolate cake last year. The Crawford Tech will come up with some great idea, their culinary team there. And Juniper Village, I know, is working on some maple bacon chocolate decadent treat. So there's a few things that we have so far, and I know we're going to have probably 5 or 6, if not more. And the Chocoholic Frolic is Saturday, February 18th at the Italian Civic Club. So really looking forward to that event. And, that benefits the Leadership Meadville class and our Chamber Foundation.
Well, that's coming fast, isn't it?
It is really fast, and I'm just looking at the picture of the jewelry, and they are sitting on the desk at Megan's desk. But thank you so much to Memory Lane Jewelers, who donated jewelry this year. They donated beautiful diamond earrings and gold and silver ring, and Robert's Jewelry donated a Levion chocolate diamond ring that's just exquisite. So we have tickets for those. You can get them online, actually. People are getting them online. A lot of people did last year, too. You go right on meadvillechamber.com, and you can choose what your first option would be, your second option, or your third option. We will have 3 winners for that night. But tickets are $20 each, 3 for $50 or 10 for $100. But we have between $5,000 and $6,000 worth of jewelry we're giving away. So big thank you to Robert's Jewelers and Memory Lane Jewelers.
All right.
Sorry, Luke.
No, that again, some opportunities to get involved with a couple big events coming up.
Yeah, so that's one, and then looking forward to kicking off this month our after hours. I think they're all booked for this year, so looking forward to that. Karen sent out a notice while I was gone looking for a couple hosts and heard from a lot of people, so some new places we're going to visit. But I know the 13th of this month is going to be the Chalk Shop, so right on the corner of Park Avenue and Chestnut Street. And actually Cherie from the Chalk Shop went on the trip with us. But we'll be there and seeing all that they do. Georgette will talk to us about how she started the business and grew the business, needed more space, and they are so busy with different classes and things like that. So we're looking forward to being our second after hours of the year at the Chalk Shop.
Those usually fill up quite quickly to begin with, right?
They do. We're booking for 2024 at this point. So if anyone's looking to have one.
Well, and it might be important too, Christa, to look ahead in your business outlook and your maybe 3-year plan, 5-year plan if you have one. If not, you might want to look at making one, or at least a 1-year plan, and just saying, boy, do we have an anniversary? Is there something special we're celebrating? Is there something new that we're incorporating into the business that we want to promote? And then getting a hold of the chamber and securing a date to have an event like that.
Yeah, great minds think alike. I just was going to say the same thing. If someone's having an anniversary in the next couple of years or something you want to be promoting for sure, you're looking ahead, let us know now so we can book that ahead of time.
Excellent.
And I know the girls had a really great meeting the other night at Breathe In Yoga for our Businesswomen's Roundtable group. I was feeling under the weather, so I did not make that, but I know they had 20-some girls there, and Tara DeArmond showed the girls some yoga moves, and she had a charcuterie board, and they did a drawing, so thanks to all the girls that attended that. And I know we're looking forward to our next one. Those have just really taken off. We go to a different business each month, and all chamber member businesses or businesswomen are welcome. But we're going to be a Vision Source of Meadville. I know you have Vision Source of Titusville, too, because I've been to that great office, but we're going to be at the Meadville office on Monday, February 27th. Those meetings are usually the 4th Monday of the month, but I know Kim and Michelle there will give us great tours of the place, and they are fabulous cooks, and we will have our meeting and talk about upcoming speakers and so forth. So we're looking forward to that.
You're watching The Morning Drill on Stream Television and on Armstrong's Neighborhood Channel, and listening to it on the Allegheny News Talk Sports Network. Christa Lundy with us here this morning, Executive Director of the Meadville Western-Crawford County Chamber of Commerce. Christa, when you do the Businesswomen's Roundtable, are you coming in with the list of topics you want to discuss, or is it based off of feedback you get from previous get-togethers? How do you kind of plan each monthly session?
It's a little bit of both. We had several topics that the girls gave us in 2022, and we made a list of those, and then we had them vote on them, on what ones they would like to be discussing, and we're kind of going with that from the girls that are regular attendees for the meeting. So that's what we do with that. And then we're always looking for different places to go, and we hear about the host. Like the other night, we heard how Tara wanted to start Breathe In Yoga, and she went through the Jumpstart program at the Chamber that Gary Spetz does. and things like that. So we talked about that, and then we're hearing about all of the girls that are there talk about what's happening at their workplace. If they've met any goals, if they're having any upcoming sales or specials, depending on what the business is, or if they're struggling with something and they want advice on that. We're just sharing news, and again, it's kind of that roundtable discussion, and we really look forward to that every month. So it's kind of networking, but also learning what's going on with our peers, and we're supporting one another and sharing. I know a lot of sharing on social media happens with those ladies. They're sharing one another's events and so forth, and they're teaming up together and having things together. So that's a bonus of that. So it's a little bit of both, to answer your question.
Yeah, that's great. And when it comes to locations, it seems like participants have been very supportive of offering ideas of places to host those meetings.
Right. We've been great. So I know we have Juniper Village in March. I'm not sure where we're going to be after that because there's a big list. But we have several places that we're going, and we'll hear from them. Like Vision Source, we'll hear how they started many years ago and how they've grown and how they've expanded their offices and hear about their mission and their vision. Haha. So Kim Adsit was one of our speakers for our Women in Business Expo. It was a remarkable speaker, very inspirational, motivational, and I know she will do a great job talking to the ladies about what they do there and how they've grown and how involved they are in the community. So that's what we try to do at each one. And again, Juniper Village, next month, I was just there yesterday talking with Gina Trace, and they'll talk about, they're almost full right now with residents, and that doesn't happen too often. She'll talk about changes that they've made and things that they do that other places that are similar to them don't do, and give us materials because maybe someday we might know someone who might need that assistance. So it's just learning about those companies each month where we go and sharing ideas.
In addition to that, Christa, you also have the other aspect of your position, and that's talking with your chamber members and maybe helping them navigate through the world of business, especially in the new year. People shouldn't be afraid to contact the office and get a hold of you, right? If they have any questions or just they need that sounding board, somebody to kind of bounce ideas off of or try to help them maybe figure out a path to go on.
Oh, Luke, we absolutely welcome that. We would love to have people call us at 814-337-8030. Stop in the office. We're at 908 Diamond Park, the beautiful Allegheny College Founders House building on the Diamond. We're open from 8 to 4:30 Monday through Friday. Please, please, please follow our Facebook page. Megan does a tremendous job with that, sharing our members' news and events that we have and upcoming community things. So shoot us a message on Facebook. So we are very open to ideas and talking with our members. And, of course, we want to learn about our members. We want to learn about things that are happening in the community. If we don't hear about it, we can't promote it or share it. So, and again, there's 3 of us there. So we do an awful lot thanks to our many volunteers and our board of directors and our ambassadors being so involved. So, but yeah, stop in or call us or reach out at any time. And like I said, we're very proud of the fact that we are growing every month. Like I said, the last newsletter was December and January, but this February one, we have 2 pages of new members that are calling and joining us. And let me look, they're from Erie, Meadville, Erie, Pittsburgh, and Conneaut Lake are all the ones that are this month. And sometimes they're from other places, too. So people are really seeing that we're doing great things, and they want to be part of it. So we're really proud of that.
Is it too late for a business who's looking at their, I can't believe we're through the first month of the new year already. But if somebody's looking at their budget going, okay, we're trying to get things planned, and you know what, there's some big events we want to, maybe help sponsor. That's also an opportunity for them to get a hold of you to say, hey, Christa, how can we be a part of, an event? Here's maybe our budget. What can you advise us to do? But we really want to support this. We really want to make sure it continues to take place.
Well, it's never too late. You can call us right up to the time of an event And as you stated, right now we are looking for sponsors for this Chocoholic Frolic, for the Chili Chowder Soup Cook-Off, for events we'll be holding in the future. But especially the Chocoholic Frolic, it is, besides being a night of sweet eats and decadent treats, that's kind of the title of it, but this benefits our Leadership Meadville program, putting leaders back into our community. It benefits the Crawford County K-12 Career Education Alliance, which is Eileen Mullen, who does tremendous things in our school systems, working from young students doing career exploration activities with them, right up to all the seniors in Western-Crawford County, have several mock interviews to get them ready for the job scene after high school, or any interviews they may have, for college or whatever path they are taking. And then she does career camp, autism camp, STEM camp. She does so much and has limited budget. So these funds really help her do what she can with our youth to try to keep them in Crawford County after they graduate. So this event is really fun and really great and features a lot of our, restaurants, caterers, and bakeries, but it is helping so many people at the same time. And then Chili Chowder Soup Cook-Off, March 30th, is the same kind of thing. It's helping the Leadership Meadville class, and it's just a fun community event. So we're always looking for sponsors for whatever we are doing, and they're a great way to get your name out there and show that you're supporting the Chamber and our vision and mission, and also the community.
What's the expectation with your board members? I would imagine when they join your board, it's sort of like strapping the saddle down tight and holding on, because it's already in motion. So get ready to get your hands dirty, type of a thing.
They all are asked to be on at least one committee. If they are unable to, we ask that someone from their workplace is on at least a committee. They have to attend meetings and help us guide the Chamber in a positive direction, give input on events and programs that we are having. I keep them, posted about what is going on with the calendar of events. I ask that they be at the signature events, of course. But just as an example, the Chocoholic Frolic, the great auction that is at this event, is sponsored by the Chamber Board of Directors and the steering committee, which is like the board for Eileen's program. We don't ask businesses per se for this one, unless anyone would like to graciously donate something. We would love to have that. But because we're asking so many businesses for the auction for the Chili Chowder Soup Cook-Off, at the same time, we ask our board members to each donate a basket for that. So things like that throughout the year. And then we're asking, a lot of our board members are on our ambassador committee, so they're our chamber champions. They're helping us promote the chamber and, be there at events and help with ribbon cuttings, grand openings, anniversary celebrations, sell 50/50 tickets at raffles, be greeters at the door at some of our events, and support financially the events that we're having that we believe in. So that's just a few things that they're doing.
Always a lot going on. Christa, thanks for your time. All the best, and we'll talk to you soon.